Welcome to another time in God's presence to learn and be impacted with His Word. Welcome to the Christian Education Department of the Nigerian Baptist Convention. This is the Global Preparatory Class, the Sunday School section. We are making use of the Uniform Series curriculum. Welcome to the fourth week of the month of June. We are blessed in Jesus' name. This week we will be considering full assurance, anchor in God's faithfulness and promise. And the text of our consideration will be the book of Hebrews chapter 6. Hebrews chapter 6. From the hymn, the popular hymn we all know, Blessed Assurance, beautifully encapsulates the theme of unwavering confidence in God's faithfulness and promises. Its author, Fanny Crosby, penned these words as a declaration of the joy and security found in Jesus Christ. The refrain, "This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all day long," echoes the sentiment of Hebrews chapter 6 verse 9 to 20, where believers are encouraged to hold fast the hope set before us. Now the lesson explained, assurance in God's faithfulness. Hebrews chapter 6 verse 9 to 10 reassures us that God is not unjust. He will not forget our work and the love we have shown Him as we help His people. This passage reflects God's faithfulness to remember and honor the actions of His followers. Scriptures like Lamentation chapter 3, 22 to 23 and 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 9 further affirm God's steadfastness and reliability. Assurance in God's promises. Verses 13 to 20 of Hebrews chapter 6 highlight the certainty of God's promises. Using Abraham's example to illustrate that God's purposes are unchangeable. The assurance of God's promises is also echoed in verses like 2 Peter 1 verse 4 and Hebrews 10:23, which remind us of the divine nature we partake in and the hope we profess. Now, we have these practical questions for us. How does God demonstrate His faithfulness to us? We can see this through His consistent love, demonstration of God's faithfulness, through His consistent love, protection, and by fulfilling His promises, as seen in scriptures like Psalms 91 verse 4 and 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 3. Another question is, what does it mean to have full assurance in God's promises? It means trusting what God has said He will surely do, as I found in Romans chapter 4 verse 21 and Hebrews chapter 10 verse 23. This illustrates with Abraham's faith. Teachers are to use Abraham's example to show the faithfulness of God's promises and the patience required to inherit them. As we conclude, Hebrews chapter 6 verse 9 to 20 offers profound assurance in the faithfulness and promise of God. As blessed assurance resonates with our spirit, let us teach and live with the confidence that we are heirs of salvation, purchased by God, and that our hope in Him is both sure and steadfast. Thank you for listening.